So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom and this is Shoot and Scoot in the very efficient T-54 Mod 1, the Russian Tier 8 premium medium tank. He's platooned up with Pixie Pincher, who's in the Object 416, and they're on highways in a Tier 9 game, so not bad matchmaking. Now the Mod 1, for those who don't know it, this is a kind of, I guess, up armoured T-44. It's like the Tier 8 regular medium tank on the tech tree for the Russians, has the 100mm gun and so forth, but it sacrifices some of the mobility of the T-44 for extra armour, and it's a very effective premium tank. Frontal armour on it will allow you to bounce shells. It's 120mm of armour, but actually angled. Really, we can see how flat that front plate is, how angled that front plate is. And the turret is also pretty good, 180 and very well rounded. So in the hands of somebody who knows what they're doing, this thing can bounce a lot of shells, even though it is only a medium. Let's say it loses out to some degree on its mobility compared to some of the other mediums. You can see getting up that hill was a little bit slow for Shoot there. So his team have gone very aggressively into the town. They do have, well, one tank advantage on heavies, so as they say, best thing to do is push your advantages, and that seems to be the case. Pixie's gone into a very good position to spot anybody trying to push through the centre of the map and provide fast support on the guys going to the 1-2 line. But Shoot's come into the city, or the outskirts of the city, to try and support some of these heavy tanks. Oh dear, there goes our KV-13. You can see this is where this tank struggles. It's just this slowness of movement. It's just pretty tough to get rolling in it. On the flat surface, hard surface, it's pretty good. Speed doesn't seem to be so much of an issue. But we should see in a minute why this thing is a beast in the hands of somebody who knows what they're doing. He got spotted there just as he crossed the gap. Now it's probably the Lorraine. Probably the Lorraine. Trying to lose the spot for a minute. Oh, our convoy's just taken some serious beating. And there goes the convoy. Not a great start, really. T95, T29 even. T95, that would be very scary. And he's just waiting for his team to push up. I mean, here's a medium, and mediums, even ones with extra armor like this one, are really designed for flanking. They're not not tanks to get right into the face of enemy tanks. So that defender appears to have got the flank of the T29, but someone is firing in on. Is he firing at Shoot? I think he might be. He's biding his time. Team's not doing so well. It's 3 plays 5. They've lost the north. Well, no, they haven't lost the north. What I'm talking about, the T-44-100's taken the north, and Pixie's still in place, providing fast support, but that's something you don't necessarily want to see. A Jag Tiger, Tier 9 German tank destroyer. Is he really not active? Must be, surely. He's not paying attention to Shoot, that's for sure. He is now. Putting a shell under his lower plate. I think he's got, yeah, bounced the shell from the Jag. There you go, that's the armour in action. So even against a Tier 9 very effective TD like this fella, he's able to bounce a shell because of the angling there. He's sidestepping beautifully, and that time he gets overly cocky and takes too much of an angle. But he does manage to get revengy. So bounced nearly 2,000 damage in a Tier 8 medium. That's not a bad result. Here we go. He's up against the Panther. He should be able to deal with the Panther. Nice shot. 183mm of pen this thing has. Got buffed recently, like a lot of the Russian guns. So the 6 plays 8. the enemy team are very, very passive and defending, whereas even though they're actually losing in terms of numbers, Shoots and Pixie's team are much more aggressive. In fact, Pixie's on full health over there. My goodness me. He's a beast in that Object 416, that's for sure. So, looks like Shoot's going to try and get down and put some side shots into that AMX 5100, but he's disappeared off his radar. But he's back again. Oh, but Pixie takes him down, so no need to worry about the 5100. So Shoot's going to try and come around the south. If he can spot for Pixie, that will be very effective. 2 Scorpion Gs, one's been spotted, the other one hasn't. Very amusingly, some artillery are telling whoever it is that's moaning about the tactics that if you died within the first 60 seconds you should shut up. I think that's a very good rule. How many people play the game, die early, and then just spend the rest of the game moaning about the rest of their team having lost their own tanks so flipping quickly. Anyway, there's a pilot back there. Don't know where the other Scorpion or the T-34-100's gone. All we can see is what we knew was in existence already. There's the artillery. Looks like they've pulled right back into the corner. Yep, appears they have. Nice shot on the 34-100. Wasn't spotted doing that, I don't think. This team is still losing. Oh, now that's a different kettle of fish. Nice shot. Scorpion can't see him. Clearly can't see him. Oh, I left him on 31 health. Could have done with a high roll there. Come on, finish him off, finish him off. Reload, reload. Oh, just not enough time. Couldn't reload in time. But he's got the T-34-100 there. Oh, why didn't that go in? There must be something between them, because that looked, for all the world, that was a pen shot. He bounced off them again. So the gun on this is not the very best. It's okay. It's nothing terrible, but it's not the best in the world. Nicely. Pixie was providing cover for him. 2 of them working really well here to take down these last few tanks. But Pixie took a hit there from the pilot. Neither of them want to get hit by the artillery or the Scorpion G. So Shoot tried to make it look like he was going one way, then ducked back the other way. Challenger's saying cap. Yeah, right. Cap against a pilot, a Scorpion, and 2 artillery. 3 artillery. Yeah, that's really going to work. Some people are complete idiots. Pixie gets Scorpioned, which is not great, but finished the Scorpion off in return. So it's basically Shoot and 2 artillery against well, the pilot and 2 artillery. No, 3 artillery. We still haven't found one, have we? One's not been spotted at all. In fact, 2 artillery have not been spotted. There's the pilot. Nice shot, tracks him as well, but gets spotted doing so. Needs to pull back, pull back, pull back. Now you've seen the other problem with this tank is lack of ammo. He's down to his last 2 shells of AP. Only one of the big problems with this tank is the fact it will run out of shells very, very easily. He's also up against, his other problem is up against a pilot which has phenomenally good view range. Although not much armour. Although what armour he does is here on the turret. Now what is this pilot thinking of? Nice shot. Finish him off. Pilot's decided that probably wasn't the best move in the world. Gets hit by an APCR from the pilot. Can he finish him? Oh my word. It's bounce time. Right. Come on, they can do that. APCR again from the pilot, but the artillery shuts him down. So, Shoot decides to take a bit of a breather, thanks the arty. And so he should really. It saved his bacon, that's for sure. Artie's coming. Oh, was that a GW Tiger? Panther, even. Probably shouldn't have premium loaded now. Probably should have his HE loaded, but hey, he's run out of AP, and forgive him when he's had a hell of a game like he has here. Come on, work your way around. The trouble is, it's so slow to get up. So slow. GW is probably going to be reloaded before he gets up there, so he's decided not to go that way. He's going to just spot, I think. There you go, just try and proxy spot this guy. Misses the shot, but hopefully one of his arty can. Here comes the RT coming in. Nah, stupid. I think he lost patience myself. So we've got 2 RT left. Our team, we've got 2 RT. M53 is asking for help. Shoot said yep, affirmative. Both of them should easily be able to take him down. And there goes the Crusaders. Fantastic, good job. So there's only the 1 tank left. That's the, but it is a 1-click, a tier. No, it isn't. Yes, it is a 1-click. Well, it's an FV3 3805, which probably only needs the splash shoot to actually kill him here. He's still got APCR loaded. It's his. He's only got 3 shells left of APCR, and then he's into the HE. But he should be fine. He's asking the arty to spot. Which is a little cheeky, but I suppose the trouble is, if he gets taken out, there's nobody left who can spot for the team. So he's kind of hoping the arty might spot for him, but I think it's a little hopeful. There we go, there's the FV. FV is not paying attention. Can he reload? Ah, somebody else takes him out. So, meantime, good play, really good game. So, and shoots upload to what replays. He's just said this in the subject line as still a bully, even with all the new super heavy tanks or super tanks in. And it's true. The influx of this was very much in the sort of old school of premium tanks. It was good, but not. It had something different to offer compared to the standard tank, but wasn't supreme. The sort of new modern premiums they're bringing in are probably better than the standard versions. That wasn't the case with the Mod 1. This is, you know, it's like a T44, but so same sort of characteristics, but lost all the mobility for extra armor. So it was a bit different, but certainly wasn't OP or isn't OP. But it's still a very, very effective tank, and as you saw, bouncing shells against a tier 9 TD like a Jag Tiger, it's got some really good armor. That frontal plate, 120mm swept back as it is phenomenally good at bouncing shells, and shoots very, very good with it. He got the ace tanker here, he got spotter, bruiser, fire for effect, and high caliber. Finished up. Top of the team, 3,724 damage, 3 kills, 1,485 base XP. Fired 25 shots, hit with 20 and penned with 16 for that 3,700. He took 5 shots in return, 3 of which penetrated, 2 bounced, 4. Well, they're actually only for 240 damage blocks, so how can that be? That can't be right, because he was hit by the Jag Tiger. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, 2,500 assistance damage, and that's really what bumped his score up in this game. But look at that, 130,000 credits after costs, because he did fire some premium. Had to at the end, because he ran out of normal shells. Still made a nice profit of 89,000 credits, which is a pretty damn good return. It was a times 5 weekend, so you got a whopping 11,586 experience for that game. So, yeah. T54 Mod 1, T54 first prototype, very, very good little medium. If you like your mediums of the sort of heavy variety, this may be one you want to look at when it comes on sale. Hope you enjoyed this game. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. In the meantime, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take it too seriously, and I'll see you again soon. Gamer Dom, out.